we'll be looking at these two cameras to see if they could be the right budget camera for you. The interesting thing about this camera is it wasn't actually made by Nikon at all. They outsourced it to a Californian company, and they really leveraged the FM bodies, or the FM1, FM2s, the fully manual cameras from the past, to make this camera. The battery that you put inside only operates the lighting meter. Everything else is manual, so there's nothing stopping you from just taking this out without a battery and taking some photos. The positioning for this camera was for complete beginners, and this is how me and the camera met. I was an A-level student needing a camera for photography, and this was a good price. It had everything I needed, fully manual as said before, and so we ended up going for this one. Even when these were brand new, the tech inside of them was very old. This helped keep the cost low. The other way they kept the cost low is they used very cheap plastics, so it doesn't have a very good robust feel to it. The upside of cheap plastics is it's very light. So the hipster pitch for this camera would be that it was made for a specific purpose, and it succeeded in that purpose. A lot of people bought them. And you have the whole F-mount lenses that you can attach to this camera so you can customize it until your heart's content. Here's some pictures I've taken with this camera for you to have a look. I didn't just buy this camera because I wanted a letter M10, collection, the FM10 and the OM10. And I didn't just buy this camera because the FM10 lacked some hipster tax. The reason I actually bought this camera was because at the time I was looking for a 50mm FM10 lens, and for some reason those were more expensive than if I just got a camera body with a 50mm lens attached. And when I was doing the research and looking through all the options and the price points I was looking for, this one stuck out at me because I remember my dad saying he had bought it and regretted selling it. Interestingly, at one point in time, this was the most popular SLR camera on the market. You couldn't find a more popular one. And there's two very good reasons for this. One reason is because it's actually a good camera. And the second reason, it had an automatic shutter. So you can, as a beginner, fudge the settings of your exposure triangle as much as you wanted, and the camera would actually do its best to get the best image quality for you. I don't have many picture examples to show you, so I'm going to have to double up my pictures with a previous video, but at least you know where they come from now. To conclude, I just want to tell you why I made this video. So, since I started this YouTube channel, I've been looking at other YouTubers' cameras. They have Minolta X700s, they have Nikon F2s, 3s, F5s. They have all these really nice ones, and I thought, I've got two decent cameras. Why don't I just mold them together and trade them in for a better camera? And I did a little quick research on price points on eBay, and I was a bit shocked. They were a lot cheaper than I thought they'd be because they actually are quite good cameras. And then I got worried, am I drinking the Kool-Aid? Are they actually rubbish cameras and I just don't know? And the truth is, these cameras, if you hear people that use them, they really do say that they take great pictures. And they take better pictures than a beginner can take, to be honest. So it's all you really need. So in conclusion, they're very decent cameras at a currently very decent price point, and truthfully, they're all I need at the moment. I might actually like to buy a nicer example of the OM10 that I have, just maybe a bit more clean, maybe with the extra accessories you can get with them, maybe a few more lens options. But I know that at this point in time, I don't need a more expensive film camera. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you being here. I hope this has been helpful. See you soon. Before I leave, I'm just going to put up 2 more videos for you to see if you'd like to watch them. One is another review that I've done, and the other one's my thoughts on 35mm versus digital. Thank you for watching.